Hello my beautiful angels, welcome back to another resin video. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make some 3D goddess molds. So what you actually need is a mold releasing spray, what I just showed you guys right there. The silicone that I'm using, I got it in white because I wanted to mix my own pigments to get my own color, my own glitter and all of that good stuff. Some some empty soda bottles, hot glue gun, and I think that's it. So this is my first mistake, which I don't know why I did it, but never glue down the figurine in the center because you can't get in between to actually apply the glue properly, because you want to make sure that you secured it properly. Go around and around and around with your hot glue to make sure that it is highly impossible for the silicone to leak out, for it to get all over the place. You want to make sure that the barrier that you're making is fully secure so that everything is good. So that is where I messed up. Obviously you guys can see, I'm going to give you guys a close-up, but you can see that I did not apply enough glue at first, but I definitely fixed it, got it on there properly, and I was good to go. I don't know why I was rushing, but I guess it was late at night and I just wanted to finish it up. By the way, I was making 10 of these, not 10, I think like 6 or 7. So like I was just tired. I just wanted to finish this up and then in the morning mix the silicone. So I rushed this process, which you definitely should not. So yeah, the reason why you glue down the figurine in the center is so that when you pour down the silicone, the figurine does not move around. So you stay in exactly the same place, that when you demold it, should it be demold? When you pull it apart, then it's good to go. You can just remove it off there. I'm going to show you guys in the end how it looks, how the bottom of it looks. But I'm going to be doing the exact same thing to this figurine as well. I don't think I show you guys the rest of them that I'm making. I don't know. I'm editing this video as in I'm adding in more clips, so who knows. By the way, everything that I'm using, I'll be listing. Really? God, I can't even speak. I'll be listing it down in the description box below if I can find it. If I can't find it, I'll replace it with something else, because I don't think I can find the pigments that I use, but there's a ton of pigments on Amazon. And obviously everything in here I got from Amazon, so yeah. And as I was saying, you can use a soda bottle. It's a bottle to make a barrier. You just want to make sure it's secure, and yeah. I end up using this, but I did not show you guys for the goddess that I use it for. I did not use it for that goddess, but yeah, sorry. But it was a 8-inch or 9-inch goddess I made. So yeah, I was just cutting up the bottom, the sides, so that I can do the exact same thing that I just done before. So yeah. So now it's time to mix the silicone, just like how you mix the resin, 1-to-1 ratio. So the equal amount of part A and then the equal amount for part B, and you just mix it up and you're good to go. So I'm doing the exact same thing for both parts. No, 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 no. By the way, on the bottle, it showed you how long you're supposed to mix it for. I think it says 5 minutes. Is it 5 minutes or 1 minute? I don't know. I don't even have the container, so I use it all on all of the goddesses that I made. So after I fully mixed it, I know it looked like if I mixed it really fast, but trust me, it took me a minute. So I already picked out what pigment I wanted. I think that was purple, blue, whatever that is, and then some pink. Then I add on in there some glitter, and yeah, I added glitter in both of them. The glitter made this look so cute. Love it. So that's what I'm doing right here, adding glitter to both of them. And just keep on adding on glitter. By the way, that glitter I got from the dollar store. So yeah. So at the side right there, you can see the silicone already leaking out. I did not notice it. Well, common sense was supposed to tell me this. Use some elastic to just wrap it up and I'll be good to go. But this is it. Clearly there was not enough glue wrapped around it, so that's why it leaked out. Definitely should have glued it up properly, then I would not have a problem, but I fixed it in the end, so it's all good. And you can see right there that it's leaking out. Very tragic moment. So here me remaking it again. Since the two barrier that I made was leaking out, I just poured it in another one that I made, and it was perfectly fine. It was perfectly secured, so I was good to go. So I had to remake this one, and you can see the glue on there better. That's how it's supposed to look, fully secured. And yeah, just poured it down. By the way, this looks absolutely beautiful. I cut it open and everything, so I can tell you guys this turned out amazing, and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. So hope you guys like it. It's very colorful, so yeah. And voila, that is finished up. And then add enough left over for the next one. And then I just mix up some more. And these are all of the goddesses and male figurines that I'm making. So yeah. So yeah. How many times am I gonna say yeah? I made a plus size. I made that one. Like all of them turned out so beautifully. And after 24 hours, this is how they look. Sorry, this thing is all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that like if I'm struggling to get this off, but you need to understand something. I'm very weak. I have no muscle. Like I have no upper body strength. So it took me a minute. By the way, I wanted to see if I can make a mold out of a body candle, and it turns out that you can. So this is it. I have my X-Acto knife, and I'm just cutting down a little slit down the middle, down the side, so that I could remove it. So that's what I'm doing. By the way, I was not looking at this properly. There was like a little hole at the side. So I ended up fixing it, and it turned out great. So I'm going to show you guys after I make something out of it. But I fixed the side. I don't know how I missed it. This is how the inside look. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And you see that little hole right there? How did I miss it? But don't worry, I fixed it and it was good to go. And it turned out absolutely beautiful. I like the color combo. Something different, something new. It was cute. Okay, so this is the last goddess. I don't think I demold another one for you guys. I don't know. But I'm pulling apart the sides. By the way, there was a ton of glue on this one. Obviously, that's why it was fully secured. And you can see where I had the glue gun at the bottom of the figurine. So there was no silicone that ran through that part. So it just came out very clear. So you can see exactly where it was. And yeah, just remove the glue. Look at my face. Look at the color. It is so cute. I love the rainbow color with a ton of glitter. I use a ton of different color glitter, so it looks amazing. I'm just cutting off the extra silicone, those little white pieces, unnecessary. So I'm just pulling apart the top part. What is up with my face? Jesus. I'm just pulling apart the top part a little bit, and then I'm going to cut both sides. You can either cut one side or two sides. I just wanted to make it very easy for when I am making my goddesses. I turned it to me so that I could have a better view because I definitely didn't want to mess it up while cutting it. And yeah. And by the way, all you're going to need is just some elastic to just wrap it around to fully secure it for when you're pouring anything in there. And it is a 10 out of 10. This is very thick, so I had to go over there like several times to get it to cut. But it's so cute. So I wanted to show you guys what I was doing. So I just flipped it around to the other side, and I'm just cutting it down. I cut it down the exact same side, so I was good to go. And now it's time to remove it out and just pop all the way out, because obviously I sprayed down the figurine with the mold releasing spray so that it could be very easy for when I remove it out. I have never not used it, so I don't know if it's very difficult if you don't use it, but I don't know. I've always used it just to make life easy. And look how inside of there look so beautiful, like a winter wonderland. It's so cute. I love it. With my X-Acto knife, I was cleaning up the extra silicone that was up top there. But yeah, that is it. Now it's time to actually use it to make something beautiful. Don't quite have an idea of what I'm going to make yet, but trust me, she's going to be stunning. Let's get started. Okay, so in the mother goddess, is that what we call the earth goddess? I don't know whatever the name is. I added some lights and some flowers and all that good stuff. And it says the last goddess that I made. This one was absolutely difficult to remove from there. I was using my X-Acto knife. I was using my kitchen knife to get the statue out of there, and it was the most difficult. I broke off the arm, piece of the leg, like it was the hardest thing to get out of there. But it looks so beautiful. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. So the both of us gonna be seeing when I actually demold it, because I poured in some resin in there just to see how it looks. But this thing, I had to cut it in the sides and cut it in the middle. It was just so difficult. Ugh, this is the hardest one ever, but hopefully it turned out good. And this is where you can see me broke off piece of the leg, well, the arm, whatever part that is. Then the arm got stuck in there, then that part got broke off. It was a mess. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys how the molds will look after you pour silicone in it. Remember, you can use it to make candles, like whatever you want to use it for. But obviously, I chose to make some resin art. So this is how the plus size goddess turned out. Both of them is going to need a nice little glossy coat. Glossy coat is when you just get some, mix up some resin, just like how you would do to make any resin art. And then just rub it on there, either using a brush or some gloves. And yeah. This one was hard to remove, but all I had to do was cut down the size a little bit more, and then boom, it popped out. And she as well is gonna need a nice little glossy coat, but I absolutely love it. They both turned out amazing, and the lights absolutely cute. I love it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Do not know what's it gonna be about yet. Bye. Okay, so this is how the inside of the goddess looks. You can see some of the detailing from the statue all over it, like obviously, and this is where the hair is. This is absolutely beautiful. I love all of the color combo that I use. 10 out of 10. It's just the cutest thing in the world. I love it. And the glitter was a great idea. It's so cute. By the way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye.